today I'm a very proud man. Between 2017 and 2022 now, other than the double registered cases which we have brought now, we have actually issued about 23,000 ID cards to the people of DADAAB. If you were to add another 5,000 from the double registered, that makes 28,000. And if you are to add 28,000 to 27,000, how many is that? We expect the votes of DADAAB to be not less than 55,000. Please, we want to be the pace setter in the politics of Garissa County. In the government, in the county government which is there today in power, I am not aware of any significant project within the sub-county of DADAAB. I know. Can you tell me if there's any? And I'm not demeaning anybody. I know some of the people here are working for the county government. I have no problem with that. But fact be said, we have not a single project today which we can say is attributable to the county government of Garissa. That is because I believe there has been misappropriation and misgovernance of the resources of this county. The resources of Garissa County belongs to each and every one of us. Today you have an opportunity to actually decide who will be your next governor. I want to appeal to you, please. You must not take these words lightly. I am aware we have had a county government before this, and we also had challenges with the same government. Today we have got people who are contesting for governorship. Please choose carefully. Choose with your mind, don't choose with your heart. Don't choose with your emotions. Choose your governor with your reason. Look at their performance, what happened, and look at those options which are there. I just want to say that on the issue of county government and the election. Let me want to take this opportunity to thank UNHCR. I want to tell you, people of DADAAB, UNHCR, we are proud of this institution. We have had challenges, but today the message I want to give to you, which is the good message. Through UNHCR, DADAAB will get a new hospital built from ground zero. It will be built in, what is the area called? Behind Bulakiwanja. We have identified 10 acres of land. The other day I sent 200,000 to Ali from my own pocket to clear the road and the path. I know, Mr. Gee, please, from this moment that matter is in your hands. We want to appeal to your office. The people of DADAAB are economically empowered. They have companies. They have competent people. They have competent companies. Such kind of work should not be given to anybody outside DADAAB. We want that work to be given. We will compete and we look for it. But we want to thank you for the effort you have made. On the issue of employment, myself, I concentrated personally on the issue of the national government, which I'll talk about. But for UNHCR and partners, our appeal to you, we have no factory, we have no other. The only income we have is our local businesses and working from UN and other partners. Please, the first priority in any employment should be given to the locals of DADAAB and Fafi. That should be very clear. If they are not there, look at Garissa County. If they are not there, then you can look at the rest of Kenya. Nobody will allow. We will not get a job in Nairobi, not Nairobi, but say Kiambu, Muranga, Nakuru, or Kisumu. If there were similar kind of things, we will not get a chance. Let us be considered for jobs here ourselves. And we would like to know, sometimes I hear that you say we have a big number. I actually would like to review the figures together without malice, and we will actually believe that we do not get our rightful share. Today, I also want to talk about the issue of insecurity. The people of DADAAB, I have been your leader for now going to 9 years. And I want to say the people of DADAAB are magnanimous in heart. They are very supportive, and you have supported me. For the 9 years I have been here, we have not had a major security challenge. Before election, The worst incident happened in a place called Malele. Do you remember? We lost how many people? 7 people. 5 men and 2 ladies. From that, inside a mosque. From that time, we have not had any major issue. Today, I'm a very sad person. I am sad because we have had a challenge in an area called DADAAB. DADAAB operations is targeting contraband goods. However, they have been collecting money from vehicles and even from small taxis, to the extent even asking for M-Pesa, direct M-Pesa payment. Those people along those routes, they are not operating in isolation. They have support from major towns, I'll tell you, because we have to be very honest. Those people have support from the hadlay area. They have support from a place called Kulan. They have support from a place called Liboy. They have support from a place called Deg Elema. They have a support from a place called Madahagesi. They have support from a place called Dobli. Let us be very honest. You know, sometimes there is nothing to hide. I work very closely with intelligence. Some people talk about Mawisley. Let me tell you, Mawisley are a creation of the Kenyan government. The resources they are using, the guns they have, the work they are doing is with the approval of the national security of this nation. Since we have had Mawisley, we have not had any incident of Al-Shabaab. I'm sure you guys can confirm to me. We have not had any incident along the border. Before that, we used to have challenges. The last time we lost 12 officers on this road to Abdisugo on an IED. Today, I am proud to say you can move freely within Liboy sub-county, safe for the main road and that area in Wajir South. Let me tell you, people of DADAAB, we will not relent on getting those guys to book. You cannot kill and stay in this country peacefully. We will look for them. Let them also know. Today, I want to say, the government of Kenya will mobilize whatever resource they have. We cannot glorify a murderer. We cannot glorify a person who has killed his own father, a person who has also shot his own uncle. Recently, 4 people were killed along that road. Today, I want to tell you, yesterday, one of those guys were killed in this area around Murodile. Another one is on the run, we shall get him. Those other guys, they have few days, their days are very numbered. And we shall get them. The government of Kenya has the necessary capacity and instruments to get them. The issue of narrative saying Mawisley are not, let me tell you, Mawisley are not foreigners. We have told every chief, if you have people, please bring them for recruitment. And I want to say again today, that opportunity is available. Let us not collaborate with those bandits. Let us help in government in tracking those guys so that we can get them out of that area, because between Wajir County and Garissa County, they have killed so many people. They have caused so many misery. And I want to say, I met with some elders from the Ajuran community. You know, there is drought, and the Ajuran community were here because they were looking for pasture. The Ajuran community speak like the Boranas. They speak Borana language. The Aulian have some problem with the Borana. Please, those people are not Boranas. But even if they were, please also, they are allowed to live peacefully here. I will talk in Somali. And let me talk about the issue of refugee database. I have been told, and Bwana Gi, you have heard, we have Somali refugees who acquired Kenyan IDs. We have Kenyan citizens who have acquired refugee status. Both groups are affected as much as the other. Those Somali refugees who became Kenyans through their own other ways, the government has given them an opportunity to surrender their ID cards. Those people have surrendered, but they cannot get back their status as refugee. It is not your mandate alone, but let's work together. I will help to mobilize the national government to engage so that those guys are removed from the Kenyan database so that they can get back their status as refugees. I also want to tell you And we have the Refugee Act. You know, the Refugee Act was passed by Parliament. The President has also signed it. It will become a law to be implemented from 24th of February. The Refugee Act is going to make refugee issues operations in Kenya fundamentally very different. Refugees will be allowed to acquire some documents either at the county level or the national level where they can move around freely, they can do business, they can go for education, so that they can also contribute to the economy of this country and to the economy of Garissa County. So this is the message to them. But let me say this. This bill, once it is approved, if we get a good county government, we can also engage the international community for resources much bigger than what we have in the county government. And that's why I appeal to you, let us elect leadership that is going to be commensurate with what we need in this area. And voter registration, I have talked about it. Please let us register as voters. Let us get our voters to the number we require. On the issue of livestock market, I think I have heard the lady, the Ugas, Nemo, she said, we want the law. Let me find out, because for me, I know that is the work of the county government. I appeal to Mheshimiwa Mohamed Abdi Farah, because my relationship with the county government is not good. We could not get a working relationship. But since you are the area member of County Assembly, together with my brother Amin, Osman, and all the Diria and Mohammed Wili, please see the relevant arms in the county government. Let us make that market operational. Let us follow up that issue together, because I know that sometimes when there is no goodwill from the political side, it cannot happen. But let's push.